I'm on my way to Chicago. I made it to Chicago. Looks like it's getting pretty busy at this airport. I'm just gonna find the exit and head into town. Alright, so I gotta find ground transportation to get out of the airport. Still, it's a big airport, so it's taking a while. Now, this is the area that's kind of deserted. There's no one that has arrived. All these baggage claims are empty. Alright, I finally got it to Evanston. The bus station took me about an hour from the airport. Thanks for coming to meet me here.
Oh, you're most welcome.
So Nubia lives here, so she's going to be my guide for my day in Chicago. We're going to visit the outlying communities in this city.
Ooh.
So the first place we want to go to visit is the Home Alone house. Let's catch to bus 213, okay?
Okay.
We're just passing by a old folks home, and I just noticed here it says on the 25th of April a resident employee has been diagnosed with COVID-19. They suspended all visiting. Wow. Now we're visiting this park. It's called Arlington Park. It has a nice lake here along with some nice houses. The weather's perfect. And we want to visit the beach over here, which is in this direction, which we're gonna go see. The harbor over here is open, and we've seen some planes practicing low approaches over the water. Well, it looks like this beach is officially closed. No swimming's allowed to the city of Evanston, so supposedly it's private. There are still people walking the beach, which is still allowed. They've set up these signs around the city. Over here they also have yachts, so it's a launching point for the yachts. Here's a family pet store called the Fishbowl, and it looks like it's for rent. In fact, they're permanently closed. I just saw this. It says permanently closed due to COVID-19 losses and new restrictions on selling pet bunnies. Well, that's pretty interesting. Let me check. So they can't sell pet bunnies for some reason. Online and delivery sale options. Huh. I didn't know you can buy bunnies online though. Pursuant to the governor's executive order, anyone entering this Jewel Osco store must wear a mask. This supermarket requires you to wear a mask. It's required.
I'm gonna try and stuff some stuff in here, even though they don't want me to.
Masks are $10 cash or $12 card. We want to order some food here, but you can only order online. We left Evanston by train northbound. This was Wilmette, Illinois, a suburb north of Chicago. Here was the Chamber of Commerce. And people enjoyed riding tandem bikes. It's famous for this Baha'i temple, which is actually called the Baha'i House of Worship, and has intricate artwork. It's humongous too, and it's by the lake too. I'm gonna go check it out. These gardens are for prayer and spiritual reflection. Do not bring bicycles, food, pets into the gardens. No jogging or running on the property. Well, look how nice the garden is.
I shot a music video.
You did?
One time, yeah.
That's pretty nice.
It was like after hours,
Okay.
and it was just me, the rap artist, and then John was like my production assistant.
Okay. This Baha'i House of Worship is for the North American continent. Well, thanks for taking me to the Baha'i temple.
You're welcome.
That's really nice. So you've been coming here since how long?
Since 2010, so 10 years.
And it's really peaceful, huh?
Oh, it's so peaceful. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's funny, you can grow up in Illinois and not even know that this community exists, this temple exists, and I grew up about an hour away from here.
Okay.
You know, and then I came here for high school and it was like a completely different world.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. Too bad the Welcome Center's not open.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah, there's always next
Yeah.
time.
Of course.
We finished visiting the Baha'i House of Worship, so now we're going to take the Purple Line at Linden Station to get to downtown, because I really want to visit the Bean. It's called the Cloud Gate, but localites know it as the Bean. Well, it's one of the most famous things in Chicago to visit.
Only a few minutes.
Okay, let's go. You got the umbrella. So which one do we take? Howard Loop?
So we are at the northernmost point.
Let's take this one.
This is the northernmost point of the Chicago Transit Authority, and
Okay.
that is the southernmost.
And we get off in the middle, right?
And this is where O'Hare is.
Wow, there's hardly any passengers on this train. I'm so surprised. So we're going now down to the Cloud
not gonna talk.
What do you think about this empty train?
I think it's a beautiful blessing that I can be as loud as I want to be and not disturb anybody but Jason.
Yeah. So we're pretty safe from any coronavirus. There's no one around us.
Except he's around me.
Oh man.
And
But you're safe. I'm safe too. Okay. I checked. It's about a 45-minute train ride.
that's a lie.
Is it? You think it's quicker?
Well, we're gonna transfer at Howard,
Okay.
which is probably like 6 stops from here.
Now we got a transit at Howard Station. This way? That way?
I think we're gonna go up to go down.
Okay. We made it in downtown Chicago now. They took out all the newspapers so people don't touch stuff. So now we're in downtown. There's the bicycles you can rent. And we're gonna go find the bean. It's called the Cloud Gate. We just have to figure out which direction it is, but it's a huge area. So now the advertisements on these boards say, think of others, practice social distancing. We are not playing, and neither should you. Here's an old building. McDonald's moved into it. Looks pretty interesting.
Oh, so
It's already rusting.
You can get soup from McDonald's.
You can?
No.
Oh. Here's the Chicago Chase Theater. Pharmacy.
It's a college town as well, because like when all the students are there, it's Northwestern. It's just there's so many people in Evanston. So, you know, and all kinds of food in Evanston.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw those shops that we passed. Yo, they need to stop looking at me like it's a crime to be around white people. It's not a crime to be around white people.
So last
Like, you're
time,
not mad enough.
this is downtown Macy's on State Street. They had to board up the shop because they don't want any protesters and rioters breaking those windows. Here's some sort of cow that they have here. I don't know what it is. It's called the Bronze Cow. This Walgreens is boarded up because they don't want anything to happen. Hey, here's the bean. Wow, we finally found it. Hey, do you think we can get in?
I don't see why. Like, it's a whole park ground. This is gonna actually piss me off.
Oh man, well we can just, let's walk around it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Looks like Millennial Park is closed until further notice. They put up all these barricades around the park. And now we're walking around the park trying to see if there's an area where we can get closer to the bean or the Cloud Gate. But if not, I'll just go back to that place where I saw it and get a photo there. But it's a really nice park. It has lots of greenery, shrubs, benches, and flowers. And it's somewhat like a Central Park. Wow, we found another tourist with a camera. I'm surprised. So they said that this park will open up next week. It was actually supposed to open up this week, but there's a delay and it's reopening. The bean is right there. It's reflective. I guess a lot of people like to touch it, so that's why they had to close it. But of course, the bar grill is closed and the ice skating rink, which is a winter thing. We found some of those protesters over there.
And there's a playground that's actually this sizable for adults.
Oh, really?
Which is Maggie Daly Park. If we can get a picture of it.
We made it to this huge square in Chicago called the Buckingham Fountain. It's in the Grant Park, actually. It's too bad the water's turned off, but that's to conserve electricity and energy. But it's humongous. Wow, look at this big plaza.
Oh my gosh. I can't act. I don't know how to act. I just know how to say what I say and then...
Hey, you want me to take a picture of both of y'all?
Oh, okay. We're okay. Thanks.
You can go over to the lake. It's open now.
It's open now?
A lot of people's over there right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you want to go to the beach?
Just in case you don't know it. But it's not officially open. See, what they're doing is they're filling it out.
Okay.
Gradually. It's open.
Okay.
But it's gradual. See how things work out.
Oh, okay.
And if it work out when everybody needs a social distance, then they'll let everybody else in. You know.
Yeah, it's his first time in Chicago.
Well, you're at the Buckingham Fountain. This is what this is called.
Yeah.
You ever seen this comedy series called Married with Children?
Married with Children, the old school one?
Old school one,
Yeah, from
with
the
Al
80s.
Bundy and all that.
Yeah.
At the beginning of that sequence, they had this fountain.
Oh,
wow.
At the
yeah.
beginning, they had the
Yeah.
fountain growing up, colorful, and it was changing.
Married with Children.
Married with
Well,
Children.
We
check
almost
it.
went to the Home Alone house today because he wanted to, and I was like, bro, that's a voyage. Like, that's
Well,
way up north. If you're
y'all
trying
are
to
very, very blessed people because y'all came from another city to this city.
well, I'm
And a lot of
Chicago
people-
born and raised.
Well, a lot of people don't want to come to Chicago right now because of the corona thing, but people travel.
I took her advice. She said it was safe, so.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
it's safe.
safe.
Yeah.
I ran across the guy yesterday from Cuba,
Oh, really? Wow.
right over there.
Oh,
Him
okay.
and his wife. You see, the rich finna get richer.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
They're already getting richer.
Yeah.
Just like the Vietnam War when all them people died, the rich got richer.
Yeah.
Like World War II when
Uh-huh.
the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Depression. Rich got richer.
Mm.
That's all.
Can I offer you some water?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Y'all enjoy.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
After 3 months, these benches are starting to look overgrown with all the bushes. No one's been out here and trimming them. This is the first time you can visit this park without having tons of people around here. All right, we finished our tour here in Chicago. We visited the Bean, which was good. We saw this park over here, and now we're gonna catch the bus. This is the nice, beautiful downtown. It finally warmed up and got sunny. So let's catch the...
Lovely accordion bus, all by ourselves.
Oh, that's so nice. Chicago and the pandemic is so empty.
I mean, it has some of the best public transportation in the world.
Where do you want to sit?
Everywhere.
Okay. This Shake Shack is completely out of business. They had to board up. Actually, they're still in business, but they boarded up. A lot of businesses are boarding up these days. Everywhere we go, all these places are boarded up. I guess it makes sense that Zara's boarded up. They don't want to have their windows smashed. T-Mobile and Saks Fifth Avenue, Tiffany & Co. Yeah, because you just never know. But in the daytime, it's pretty safe. I haven't had any problems here.
Beautiful. This is such a beautiful part of the city.
All right, thanks a lot for the tour and showing me both Chicago along with Evanston and Wilmette. I appreciate all the sights you showed me.
And for your book, thank you for coming.
Yeah,
like I
thanks a
know
lot.
it was like a crazy time
Yeah.
during lockdown, you know, to come to Chicago of all
And
places.
the most important part is thanks for keeping me safe. I'll see you next time. Got off the bus 250. The bus driver was actually Serbian, so that was interesting. And now I picked up my luggage at the Sheraton Hotel, and I'm just gonna catch one of these buses at the Kiss and Fly to get to the airport. Just arrived to the airport. I gotta go to Terminal 5. Taking Frontier Airlines back. Looks like I'm at Terminal 5 now. This is Qatar Airways. Wow, it's kind of dead. This way's dead too, man. I thought Chicago was busy, at least when I arrived this morning, but maybe it's just a morning airport. In the evenings, it gets kind of dead. Oh, there's a Qatar Airways agent. Oh, I found Frontier. It's at the very end of this check-in area. I enjoyed my trip to Chicago. It was pretty nice. Looks like Emirates is here. Frontier is what I'm need to take to get back home. Boarding door closes 15 minutes before departure. Okay. All right, I got my boarding pass now. Boarding starts in 45 minutes, so that's perfect timing. I gotta go now to M3. It is 8 p.m. on a Thursday, and that's the kind of things you see at Terminal 5, International Terminal. Wow, look how quiet it is here. Only a few passengers at the food court. There's the normal duty free though. The bar's closed. Well, luckily my flight's still going. It leaves at 9:30 p.m. So what do you think about this airport?
Yeah, I've been traveling through O'Hare for like 15 years. This is like the most empty I've ever seen it. It was crazy.
Wow, look at all these shops.
I know.
You can hardly find food. Always make sure to travel with food these days, huh?
It's true, right?
Yeah. You don't know when's the next stop you'll have. You might have to even like get the vending machine food.
Right.
What takes you to Vegas?
I live in Vegas. I was out here a couple days for business.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
So what about coming out this way? It was just as empty?
it was. Yeah, it was just...
But isn't Frontier collecting a lot of passengers these days?
Yeah.
So?
So, yeah, my flight out here is about maybe half full.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
which is pretty encouraging because 2 months ago I flew when
Yeah.
this thing first broke out.
Right.
About
March,
3 months ago,
yeah.
March, and there's only 2 people on the entire plane.
Serious?
Yeah, flying from Vegas to here.
Which airline?
That was not American. And my flight back to Vegas, there was only 4 people on board.
Oh man.
That was strange.
Yeah, it was. Like, so you've seen a lot of improvement since March, huh?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
great.
getting there. Yeah,
That's your empty terminal for you.
it is. It's insane. I've never seen Chicago O'Hare this empty.
The funny part-
It's kind of eerie, you know?
Yeah. The funny part is that they still have international flights. Like there's ANA.
Yeah.
And then I saw Emirates checking in and Qatar checking in people, but not many. From the international terminal, you can only find these 5 flights. Here's the plane I'm taking, Frontier. There's actually 160 passengers on this flight. It's kind of full. They do temperature checks now. If you have over 104, you can't get on.
Okay, so I just need your mask up, boarding pass available. Okay. No ma'am, you're good to go. Okay, so did I get you already? Okay, boarding pass face up. There you go, you're all set.
Hi.
Hello? Okay, there you go, you're all set. Boarding pass face up under the scanner.
How much was my temp?
You wanna see that?
Oh, great, thanks.
Enjoy your flight.
My temperature was 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Goodbye, Chicago. That was a nice day of sightseeing in the Windy City. Exactly 24 hours ago, the casinos opened up, and even the casinos at the airport. Is it open?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. It's all up and running. Some are out of service because of the distance. Don't make it a full house. Welcome to Vegas, and there it is.